Warning, this review contains spoilers for Cocaine Bear. Hello, I'm G and I'll be your host on Reviews from Hell today. So last night, me and my best friend ventured to our local theater to catch Cocaine Bear, the movie, not the actual bear, as a belated birthday celebration for me. And I figured, since the Cocaine Bear herself is a woman and a mother, that this would be the perfect film to cover for International Women's Day. After a 500-pound black bear consumes a significant amount of cocaine and embarks on a drug-fueled rampage, an eccentric gathering of cops, criminals, tourists, and teenagers assemble in a Georgia forest. The film stars Kerry Russell, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Christian Convery, Alden Ehrenreich, Brooklyn Price, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Margot Martindale, and Ray Liotta. It was written by Jimmy Warden and directed by Elizabeth Banks. The film is loosely inspired by the events surrounding a 157-pound American black bear that died after ingesting a duffel bag full of cocaine in December 1985. The cocaine had been dropped out of an airplane piloted by Andrew C. Thornton II, a former narcotics officer and convicted drug smuggler, because his plane was carrying too heavy a load. Thornton then jumped out of the plane with a faulty parachute and died. The bear, who died sometime after consuming the cocaine, was found 3 months later in northern Georgia alongside 40 opened plastic containers of cocaine. The bear is currently on display at the Kentucky for Kentucky Fun Mall in Lexington, Kentucky, which named the creature Cocaine Bear in 2015. So I had a really good feeling about this movie going in. I wasn't able to catch it opening weekend, so I had a good week or so to sort of see what the reviews were saying, look at some tweets, and most of them were just positively praising the absurdity of this movie. It's hilarious, charming, a great 90-minute film to sit through, turn your critical thinking brain off, and just watch it. It's a ball. The film is driven by an array of characters who are all running around Blood Mountain for different reasons. And of course, the film is also driven by lots and lots of cocaine and the black bear. A few other reviews I've seen said the film was too character-driven and should have shown more of the bear in action, but I actually really liked how all these different people's stories tied together and how the Cocaine Bear, in a sense, brought them together. Watching this movie is so much fun. It's a blast with a good-sized audience, which I was super lucky to have. Not completely packed, but not too empty. And there's basically no talking or distractions during the movie. I don't even think anyone left to go to the bathroom during it, and I don't know if that just proves how good of a movie it was that no one even left to go pee. My only real critique of the film was that the cave scenes were just a little too dark and the flashlights in said cave scene were way too bright. I don't know if it was the lighting crew's intentions, but anytime a flashlight was pointed at the camera, it just hurt my eyes to even look at the theater screen. But also when everyone's in the cave and they don't have the flashlights on, I couldn't really see anything that was going on. I don't know if maybe that was just an issue with my theater specifically, where maybe there was something up with the projector or the screen or the DCP of the film we got. But that's really the only thing I would have changed about the film, or just sort of my only critique or thing I noticed that I didn't like. I just couldn't see during those cave and waterfall scenes, and when they did have the flashlights on, the flashlights were way too bright. Every time they passed in front of the camera lens, it made my eyes hurt. So unfortunately, Ray Liotta passed before this movie was released. I've actually just found out while doing some research for this review that they cut down his death scene to be less gory after he passed away in real life. Elizabeth Banks said that ultimately she sought to strike a balance between taste and celebrating Liotta's commitment to what turned out to be one of his final roles. I've linked the article this quote is from in the description if you'd like to read it.
Probably shouldn't be talking about narcotics on the podcast.
When you're talking about Cocaine Bear...
By the way, Cocaine Bear is a woman.
You're fucking
lying. Now do you want to see it for Women's History Month? Because guys, guess what? Women's stories matter.
Cocaine Bear's a girl?
Yeah. No, Cocaine Bear's a woman.
How do you know? It said it in the film?
Yeah. And I also did my
Is the bear that it's based off of a woman?
Yeah.
See, to me, all bears are men.
I know. And that's like your misogyny is showing.
Overall, this was a great movie. I don't have a whole lot to say review-wise personally. It was definitely more of a sit-down and turn your brain off movie to me than something I'll sit through and watch critically and find like hidden meanings and motifs and real-world parallels. This movie's about a bear that does a shit ton of cocaine and kills a bunch of people. It's awesome. So that's going to be it for this short but sweet episode of Reviews from Hell. Have you seen Cocaine Bear? Let me know what you thought of it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay groovy.